Manchester United vs Leeds United. Premier League live stream, TV channel. How to watch online. News. Time. Who's playing Leeds United last season records. Manchester United, the 10th of June 22. Leeds United 1-8, 1-5. What to know. The 2021-2022 Premier League season is here, and Manchester United and Leeds United will play their first match 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time on August 14 at Old Trafford. Man United finished last year at the 10th of June 22 and will now try to light the spark for another quality season. While Leeds United was not exactly top dog last season, they did wrap up the year with a winning record of 1-8, 1-5. How to watch. Who? Manchester United vs Leeds United when? Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Where? Old Trafford. Online streaming. Catch select Premier League matches on Fubo TV. Try for free. Regional restrictions may apply. Follow. CBS Sports App Series History. Manchester United won one meeting and tied one meeting in their last two contests with Leeds United. April 25, 2021. Manchester United 0 vs Leeds United 0. December 20, 2020. Manchester United 6 vs Leeds United 2. The Big Ten, ACC and Pac-12 are actively engaged in discussions about forming an alliance, The Athletic's Max Olson reported Friday. Such an alliance, likely to be primarily focused on college football scheduling, would be an effort by the three Power 5 conferences to counter the recently expanded SEC that is growing in power and influence across collegiate athletics. This comes on the heels of the SEC formally accepting Texas and Oklahoma as its newest conference members, a move that will become officially following the 2024-25 season. An alliance between the Big Ten, ACC and Pac-12 could allow the conferences to create interesting matchups between their biggest brand name teams in an effort to compete with the SEC's television inventory and notoriety. It could also strengthen their individual standings in college sports' ever-changing landscape and potentially stiff-arm other conferences from poaching their top teams. I can't comment on anything in that report. We have no additional information to share, Pac-12 Commissioner George Kliavkoff told CBS Sports' Dennis Dodd on Friday. I've been in frequent and regular contact with all the Autonomy 5 commissioners the last few weeks about the 4 or 5 complex issues we're facing as an industry. With the Big 12's top 2 programs joining the SEC and this potential alliance including 3 of the remaining 4 power conferences, the Big 12 could find itself in particularly dire straits. Big 12 Commissioner Bob Bowlesby met with Kliavkoff earlier in August to discuss a scheduling alliance or potential merger. However, Olson reports those discussions were more introductory and exploratory. How an alliance between the Big Ten, ACC and Pac-12 might work remains a mystery, but as a trio, they could work together to combat the SEC's power, which has only grown since adding Texas and Oklahoma to what will soon be a 16-team superconference. In response to that move, several high-level administrators have complained about what they deem a competitive imbalance seized by the SEC in terms of access to the college football playoff, sources tell Dodd. Top CFP brass are scheduled to meet on September 28 in Dallas to discuss the next step in a proposed expansion of the playoff to 12 teams. Kliavkoff told CBS Sports that playoff expansion must, at the least, be reconsidered given the SEC's expansion. He has been supported by, at least, 3 other Power 5 conference commissioners and some of the most powerful college administrators in the country, sources told Dodd last month. While there's no formal agreement between the Big Ten, ACC and Pac-12 at this time, but The Athletic reports that all 3 of the conference's commissioners have been discussing the possibility for several weeks, with working together a likely outcome. Bubbling beneath the surface of such a move is pressure mounting on all 3 league leaders, 2 of whom are in the first year on their jobs, to strengthen their individual conferences in an effort to combat the SEC's power move this summer. This while the Big 12 is still attempting to figure out where its future lies.